In the rapidly accelerating world of artificial intelligence, breakthroughs are announced with dizzying frequency. Yet, few have captured the imagination and sparked as much debate as OpenAI's Sora. Heralded as a revolution in video generation, Sora promised to turn text into breathtaking cinematic realities. But its journey was as fleeting as it was spectacular, a testament to the relentless pace and unforgiving demands of the AI frontier. This is the story of Sora, its meteoric rise, its unexpected challenges, and its ultimate, strategic discontinuation, paving the way for the next generation of AI video. February 15, 2024. The date is etched into the annals of AI history. OpenAI, the powerhouse behind ChatGPT and DALL-E, dropped a bombshell, Sora. The world watched in awe as demo clips showcased a photorealistic woolly mammoth traversing a snowy landscape, a cinematic tracking shot through neon-lit Tokyo streets, and intricate origami sea creatures gracefully drifting underwater, all generated from simple text prompts. The reaction was immediate and profound. Experts and enthusiasts alike declared it a paradigm shift. At a time when most AI video tools struggled to produce coherent 4-second clips, Sora was generating up to a minute of visually consistent, high-fidelity footage. It wasn't just an improvement. It was a complete reset of expectations for the entire category. OpenAI's message was clear. Video was not an afterthought. It was a core modality for the future of AI. What made Sora so revolutionary? Beneath the stunning visuals lay a sophisticated architecture. Sora utilized a diffusion transformer approach, a novel method that treated video not as a series of individual frames, but as sequences of space-time patches. This allowed the model to understand and generate video content with a remarkable degree of temporal coherence and spatial consistency. OpenAI envisioned Sora as more than just a video generator. They called it a world simulator, a system capable of learning and internalizing the laws of physics and the dynamics of the real world through visual data. This ambitious goal hinted at a future where AI could not only create realistic simulations but also understand and predict complex physical interactions. Following the initial awe, a long silence descended. Nearly 10 months passed between Sora's dazzling announcement and its public release on December 9, 2024. When it finally arrived, it was accessible to ChatGPT Plus and Pro subscribers, with varying resolutions and generation limits. Plus users could generate 480p videos, while Pro users enjoyed 1080p with a generous allowance of priority generations. Sora's capabilities included text-to-video, image-to-video, video extension, and remixing existing footage. To address concerns about AI-generated content, all outputs were watermarked with C2PA metadata, a technical standard for content provenance. However, the prolonged wait created a chasm between expectation and reality. The curated demo videos, meticulously selected from Sora's best outputs, had set an impossibly high bar. The model users accessed, while still impressive, often fell short of that pristine quality. This discrepancy became Sora's most persistent criticism. The demo was not the product. Despite its architectural brilliance, Sora exhibited several common failure modes that highlighted the immense challenges of truly simulating the world. Users frequently encountered physics inconsistencies, where objects would pass through each other, liquids defied gravity, or movements were unnaturally rigid. Imagine a scene where a person eats a cookie, but the cookie remains whole after the bite. These were the hallucinations of the physical world that Sora couldn't quite master. Anatomy errors were also prevalent, with hands displaying incorrect finger counts or faces morphing unconvincingly mid-shot. These uncanny valley moments were jarring for creators aiming for photorealism. Prompt drift meant that complex, multi-element prompts often resulted in outputs that captured some elements while ignoring others, leading to a loss of creative control. A prompt for a red car on a blue bridge at sunset might yield a blue car or a red bridge, as the model struggled to bind attributes to specific subjects. Furthermore, temporal incoherence caused objects to teleport or scenes to shift without logical continuity. An object might simply vanish between frames, or a person's clothing might change color as the camera panned. These weren't isolated incidents. For many seemingly straightforward prompts, Sora underperformed compared to the lofty expectations set by its initial showcase. The world simulator was, in reality, still learning the most basic rules of our existence. The 10-month gap between Sora's announcement and its public release proved to be a strategic misstep in the fast-paced world of AI video. The market evolved dramatically during this period. By the time Sora became widely available, it entered a competitive arena already populated by formidable players. Runway Gen 3 Alpha had become deeply integrated into professional post-production workflows. It offered features like director mode, giving creators granular control over camera movement and character consistency that Sora simply lacked in its early iterations. Kling, the breakthrough model from Kuaishou, shocked the industry by producing high-quality videos up to 2 minutes long with physics that often surpassed Sora's consistency. Its accessibility in China and later globally created a massive wave of user-generated content. Google Veo 2 leveraged Google's vast infrastructure and research capabilities. It launched with high-resolution outputs and a deep integration into Google's Creative Suite, making it a natural choice for enterprise users. Pika continued to iterate rapidly, focusing on a fun and easy user experience. Its lip sync and sound effects features added layers of utility that Sora had yet to address. Luma Dream Machine carved out a niche with its cinematic flair. It excelled at creating dreamlike sequences with dramatic lighting and camera angles, proving that sometimes style is just as important as raw realism. Sora arrived not into a vacuum, but into a market where users had already spent months experimenting with alternatives, forming strong opinions and developing preferences. Its lack of a public API, confining it primarily to a ChatGPT feature, further hampered its adoption among developers and creators who needed programmatic access for their workflows. In March 2026, OpenAI announced the discontinuation of Sora, a decision that initially sent ripples of surprise through the AI community. However, this was not an abandonment of AI video, but a strategic pivot. OpenAI, managing a vast and growing product portfolio, found it increasingly difficult to justify significant resources for a video model that wasn't consistently winning on quality, API access, or market share. The future, they revealed, lay with a new model code-named Spud. While technical details remain under wraps, Spud is positioned as Sora's direct replacement, with targeted improvements in the very areas where Sora faltered: physics and motion coherence, prompt adherence, generation speed, and consistent output quality at standard resolutions. This transition reflects OpenAI's commitment to building a truly competitive and robust AI video solution, learning from the real-world feedback gathered during Sora's brief public life. The expectation is that Spud will offer the crucial API access that Sora lacked, making it a more versatile tool for developers and creators. The story of Sora is a powerful narrative about the relentless pace of innovation in artificial intelligence. It was a groundbreaking experiment, a dazzling preview of what was possible, and a humbling lesson in the complexities of bringing cutting-edge research to a demanding public. Its discontinuation is not a failure, but a necessary evolution, a strategic move by OpenAI to refine its vision and deliver a more capable and reliable AI video platform. As we look to the future, the legacy of Sora will undoubtedly be remembered as a pivotal moment, a stepping stone towards a new era where AI-generated video is not just visually stunning, but seamlessly integrated into our creative and professional lives. The curtain may have fallen on Sora, but the show, powered by models like Spud, is just beginning. The transition from Sora to Spud is more than just a model upgrade. It's a reflection of the maturing AI video industry. We are moving away from the era of shock and awe demos and into a phase of practical, reliable, and integrated tools. The future of generative video will be defined by 3 key pillars: control, consistency, and integration. Creators are no longer satisfied with one-shot magic. They need the ability to direct the AI, to maintain character and environment consistency across multiple shots, and to seamlessly incorporate AI-generated assets into their existing production pipelines. This is where models like Spud, Runway, and Google Veo are focusing their efforts. We're seeing the emergence of AI-native filmmaking, where the boundary between human creativity and machine generation becomes increasingly blurred. Furthermore, the ethical considerations and safety measures surrounding AI video are becoming more robust. The use of C2PA watermarking and other provenance technologies is a crucial step in ensuring that AI-generated content can be identified and used responsibly. As these tools become more powerful and accessible, the responsibility of both the developers and the users will only grow. OpenAI's mission has always been the pursuit of artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Sora was a significant milestone on that journey, a bold attempt to create a system that could understand and simulate the physical world. While Sora itself may have been a transient chapter, the lessons learned and the architectural foundations laid will undoubtedly influence the development of future AI systems. The story of Sora reminds us that the path to AGI is not a straight line. It's a series of experiments, pivots, and evolutions. Each breakthrough, no matter how short-lived, brings us closer to a future where AI can truly understand and interact with our world in ways we are only beginning to imagine. The rise and fall of Sora was just the beginning. The next chapter, with Spud and beyond, promises to be even more transformative. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the story of Sora, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into the ever-evolving world of AI. What are your thoughts on Sora's discontinuation? Are you excited for Spud? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring the future.